get better at Fortnite, but your warm-up routine is holding you back? Well, lucky for you, you have stumbled upon this video, which will help you learn to improve at an exponentially faster rate using this warm-up routine. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is load into Jiven's practice map, my personal favorite map, and go to this spot that says free build with bots. We can start out with slower speeds and eventually go higher, as this will help warm up our muscles and our muscle memory, and then, as we go faster, we will learn new moves and learn how to edit better. But how long should you practice these mechanics? I recommend anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes on this warm-up because we have more warm-ups to go. And in total, this entire warm-up should only last 45 minutes. Now, while in this drill, your goal is just to free build to the best of your ability and try to clip bots. Now, you don't have to actually clip them, but you do have to try to use your best peaks and your best fighting ability to kill these bots using your mechanics. The next, and in my opinion, the most important part of this warm-up is the 1v1 practice. Now, you can use any 1v1 map that you enjoy on here, and you can go against friends, especially players who are better than you. But it's better to just go into public because you never know who you might run into. Now, the reason this is the most important part of the warm-up is because single-handedly, what you do in Fortnite is fight players. Now, if you're not practicing your fighting, even though you're practicing mechanics, what is the point in having good mechanics? Now, while you're 1v1ing other players, it is important to remember what you're practicing. For instance, if you notice that you struggle with your aim, then, practice hitting your shots. If you notice that you struggle with your editing, try to take more time with your edits and edit smoother. And same goes with building. Third and final part of this warm-up is playing a game or two of pubs. Now, I know it may sound silly because your pubs lobbies may be bad, they may be good. However, either way, getting into this may help your fighting in-game. Because sometimes you might have good fighting skill and creative, but bad in-game. And in this case, playing a little bit of pubs and sweating your heart out and W-king everybody will help a little bit. While you are playing pubs, in my opinion, it is very important to set goals for yourself. For instance, I try to play pubs until I get at least a 15 or 20 kill win, as my lobbies are not that good. They're not exactly AIs, but, as you can tell from the background gameplay, they're not very good. Very few of them are. And so it's very easy for me to drop a 15 to 20 kill game. And honestly, you can set your own goals based on your own skill level, but this is the part where you need to be completely and utterly honest with yourself. How good are you at Fortnite? What is your rank? Take all things into consideration and set a goal for yourself. Playing pubs and trying to get a high kill win will not only help you with your actual skill in the warm-up of this practice, but it will also help you build your confidence. That is why this is so important, because if you drop into ranked and you have high confidence, you might actually get a bunch of kills and a decent win. But if you're going in with low confidence, you're not going to take many fights, and you really won't improve that much. That is why this is also a very important part of the warm-up. Important note, if you're going into this warm-up with the idea that you're going to do this one day, and you're just going to instantly be like Booga or Peterbot or something, well, guess what? You're wrong. That is why I recommend consistently playing this, at least once or twice a day. Now, you don't have to do that. You could do 4 or 5 days a week. But as long as you're doing this more than 2 or 3 days a week, it will work. But if you're just doing it once, it's not going to work. You're not going to get better. Another important note here is the mindset that you're going into with this. If you are raging, or even if you're just not having fun doing this, I highly recommend taking a break for a few days. Now, I know I said you have to be consistent, which is still true, but if you are getting upset and you find yourself losing fights because you're just not having fun, well, just take a break for a few days, and honestly, it will work some magic. Once you have completed this warm-up, you are ready to do ranked or a tournament or whatever you're trying to do, even if it's just playing with friends. Now, I can personally guarantee you that doing this as consistently, 3 or 4 times a week, as long as it's consistent, I promise you, you will improve, even if it takes a little bit of time. I promise you, you will see improvement in yourself. Now, I would just like to end this video by giving you guys a huge thank you to the ones who actually watched it through. Of course, I know it wasn't that long, but this is really one of my first videos at attempting to become a content creator who helps you guys learn to improve. So if you guys enjoy content like this, I will be making more in the future, so I highly recommend subscribing. If not, that's okay. But if this helps you, I would really appreciate liking or subscribing. Either one. Either way, a big thanks to you guys. I hope this helps. And this is Vulcan going out.